Welcome to my channel. My name's Princess, and this is gonna be interesting. So today, I figured I'd finally do what I tell myself I'm gonna do and make a YouTube video. So this is going to be very rough, but also this video is gonna sort of be a get ready with me / stream of consciousness, I suppose. So yeah, I'll stop talking now and we can just go ahead and get started. And I apologize in advance if this video turns into a sort of me ranting about things that upset me, but also I don't apologize because I can do whatever I want when I'm alone in front of a camera. So, alright, first I'm gonna put earrings on so I don't look like a little boy. Ever since I've shaved my head, I've been extremely happy. Obviously I didn't shave it completely, but I did cut off the majority of my hair. And I've been so much happier ever since. I don't know why we have hair. I feel like it's very overrated, and I don't want to do it. So that's the story of why I cut off my hair. Right now, I'm putting primer on my face because, as if I already wasn't greasy enough. This is the e.l.f. hydrating primer. I don't know if you can see that. It's really good. I have really dry skin, but I put coconut oil on my face, so it's not extremely dry, but I do get like dry patches along my cheeks and in my nose. So now I'm going to put on foundation, I guess. So I use the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. As you can see, it's basically empty. This is in the shade Deep 66. This is the old foundation. This foundation is probably like 2 years old at this point. But I don't have money to just be throwing around, so obviously I'm still using it. Okay, so let's try. I'm literally getting ready as if I have somewhere important to be, but I don't. Like, I'm literally not even going anywhere. I just like putting on makeup. I'm also not great at it, so I'm sorry if you're watching this right now and you are good at makeup, because you are probably cringing so hard. Like, I'm so sorry. I really don't know what I'm doing. It's not my fault though, but it is because I don't like to practice. Yeah. Oh, and I'm using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. It's extremely dirty, and I use this brush for literally everything. I'm not even sure if it's a foundation brush. I've literally just been using it as if it is, because I like living life on the edge. Let's talk about politics. No, literally, I'm just kidding. I'm depressed enough as it is, but there will be times where I will get extremely political, because I don't believe in that whole idea of like, I don't want to talk about politics because like everyone has different opinions and blah blah blah. I mean, no, first of all. Second of all, either you believe that people deserve rights or you don't. That's it. There's no other argument to be had about it. So does that mean that I believe people with opposing political views don't like people or don't want people to exist? Yes. And I have never been afraid to say that. Like, if you, for example, voted for Trump, that's cool. That's you. You voted. You went out there and did that. But all I'm saying is you are racist. And even if you think you're not racist in your everyday life, you still actively voted for someone who is. So you're either racist or you're okay siding with someone who is racist. Either way, racist. Now I'm going to put on concealer. This is the Sephora. I don't know if Sephora's foundation, but I don't know if Sephora's concealer has like names, but this is what it looks like. It is called Bright Future. I'm not sure if that's the shade. No, I'm pretty sure Bright Future is what it's called. Yes, the shade is 13. If that means anything to any of you. I've had this foundation. I keep saying foundation. It's not a foundation, princess. It's literally a concealer. It literally says concealer on it. There's also a mirror down here that I've been using, if you all haven't noticed that yet. Again, I'm so sorry if me putting makeup on is literally upsetting you, because it's just so wrong. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. I'm just trying and hoping that when I just slap shit on my face, like, it does something. I find that when like beauty gurus do like makeup looks, they like call it something. They're like, oh yeah, this is a look for like a night out on the town, or like, I don't know, something that normal people do. So this look, I'm gonna call how to handle all of the sexual assault allegations that have constantly been popping up, and stay sane while also being ready at any moment to defend the victims in this situation and not the accused. Again, just like with racists, if you side with rapists, you are a shitty person. That's not to say that you yourself are a rapist or would ever rape anyone, but you are okay with people being raped and think that the people who rape those people should be free? Interesting. Now that my under eyes are brighter than my future, what do people do next? Let's put powder on that, because that was a lot of product and you don't want to look cakey, and you need something to sort of lock in everything you just put under your eyes, so that when you sit in bed crying about subpar media that you are somehow missing out on because your fave director / actor is a rapist, your concealer won't come off. That was MAC. What is this? Like MAC finishing powder, I guess you can call it. It's in the shade dark. I don't use MAC products because they do test on animals. But I got this literally so long ago and as a gift from my mom. And I don't want to throw it away because she spent good money in giving this to me. And so I basically am just going to use it until it's gone. And then after that, I won't ever buy a MAC product again. And I haven't since then either. So that's the story behind that. I could do eyeshadow now because that seems to be a thing. So yeah, let me just prime my lids. It is so worn. I've had this for so long. It's called Shimmer. It's an eyeshadow primer. I have no earthly idea where I got this. Like, literally, this is how long I've had this. I don't know where I got it, but I like it, so I use it. Also, I'm literally one of those people that, like, when I have a product and it works, I definitely am not going to go out and buy another one until I run out. So, my cat dropped the mirror that I was using. So I'm going to assume you all can still see me. Let's see what's next. Now, I guess I should put on the actual eyeshadow. I'm going to be using the NYX Ultimate palette. This is probably my favorite palette, which you can tell because there's this one shade that I love, which is this one, and like I've already hit pan, and I use this literally every day. I'm not gonna even try to sit here and talk like eyeshadow application methods and be like, yeah, like I'm gonna put this in my crease and like blah blah blah, because like I really have no freaking idea like what any of that means. So I'm just gonna apply this color. Also this brush, I have no idea where I got it. The brand is Danielle. Pretty sure I got it for Christmas one year. And I really have no idea where it came from. But at the very least, it is an eyeshadow blending brush. So I'm doing something right with my life. Now that that's in the crease, whatever that means, I'm gonna put this like shimmery shade on my actual lid. Because why would I be anything but extra? You know? Like, why not? So yeah, this like is like my favorite eyeshadow shade. I feel like it's appropriate to wear when you want to like go out, when you're just like going to class, when you're like protesting rape culture, I guess. That's another thing that it seems to be appropriate for, at least in my case. My eyebrows look like trash right now. Like I literally don't know what's going on with them. So we're gonna do my eyebrows. I don't know how to do my eyebrows. I just sort of started putting stuff on them and prayed that I was doing it at least somewhat correctly. So I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in chocolate. It's really honestly too dark for me. You probably can't tell on camera, but like my hair is like a brownish color. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows now, and I'm sorry if this takes a long time, and I will speed it up for the video if it just feels like painfully long. Okay, my eyebrows are done. They are definitely sisters and not twins, but life is hard and we can't all be perfect. I definitely want to do eyeliner, but I'm definitely afraid. I feel like once you add eyeliner, like there's no going back. Like that can either make or break a look. So I'm gonna attempt to do this now, and if it's terrible, I'll just never post this in my life. That was a bust, but you know what? Nothing in life has to be perfect, you know? Who says I have to do any of this? No one. I guess now I'm going to attempt to contour my face. I don't actually know what I'm doing, so I definitely went too far on this side than on this side, and that's okay, because life is hard for me, you know? Obviously. The only thing that I can think of that would make this makeup look even worse would be if I was like a white feminist, or like worse, a TERF. Imagine genuinely believing that like trans women don't have a place in feminism and like aren't the reason that we got any of the shit that we got. Not to get political, I always think it's kind of like BS for people to say like, I don't want to get political or anything, because like what a privileged life you must live for you to be able to sort of live outside of the realm of like what's happening around you, or like what is happening politically. That's weird. No matter what happens, it won't touch you. And that's really shitty, honestly. I bet you the majority of the people that are affected by the things that are going on wish that they had the pleasure. Especially myself, like as a black gay woman, I wish I could just ignore everything that's going on. I wish I didn't have to care at all. But unfortunately, it affects me. And I don't have the opportunity to just be like, hey, I just won't think about it. Or, hey, it's not that big of a deal, guys. Because it is. It affects me and how I live my life and my kids' lives. I don't have kids, but I will have kids one day, hopefully. And that affects them as well. It affects if I'll even be able to have kids in the future. So, you know, check your privilege. This is the e.l.f. Baked Eyeshadow. It's very, very used. It is in the shade Enchanted. This is like probably the best highlighter I've ever used, and it's not even a highlighter, it's literally an eyeshadow. But it's like so great and literally cost me like maybe $3. It's lasted me a very, very long time, and I haven't hit pan. It looks like I have. I literally just broke a piece of it off because I've used it so much, and it just like literally an entire chunk came off, which was no one's fault but mine because I was just like trying to get the glow going. So yeah, I think this look is mostly done. Now I just need to put on mascara and I'm basically finished. This is so old and it's literally a travel size, so like I didn't expect it to last as long as it did. This is the Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara. I love this mascara. I know there are dupes. I know there are dupes out there, but I literally can't remember what they're called. And my girlfriend uses it and she loves it and she doesn't understand why I still use this, but I'm literally so poor that I will use something until I literally cannot use it anymore. Like until this literally will not open, I will continue to use it. Now I'm gonna set it and we're gonna be done with this. Also, I feel like it's really rude that it gets dark at like 5 o'clock every day. So I'm starting a petition for that to be done. Oh wait, I literally have to put on lipstick. I don't have the lipstick that I actually wear. And it's not even mine, it's literally my girlfriend's lipstick. And this is also her lipstick, but I'm just gonna put it on because I don't even know. Oh, this is very pink. Oh, that's very pink. Oh, I don't like that. Sometimes you don't need lipstick. A lot of the time, a look is a look all by itself. Just like you don't need a man to tell you what you can and can't have. Whether that be makeup or, you know, basic human rights. Don't let a man tell you shit. I think that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked watching me do something. You know, thanks for coming and watching, and thanks for giving me your precious minutes of your day. And I promise that in the future I'll have more like structured videos, and I probably will talk just as much, if not more. And it'll probably actually make sense. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I love you guys, and yeah.